Okay, this one is going to hit close to heart.
People need to realize that it feels great when your art gets attention and it motivates you to draw more. It sucks when your art that you spent so much time and love on gets ignored.
I feel you. I agree that getting views and likes feels really good and really validates you as an artist, but it is never a good thing to measure yourself and your self-worth on those metrics alone. If you depend on those metrics, you're gonna end up making art that pleases the crowds rather than you. What truly determines your passion for this hobby should be how much you're willing to work for it out of the goodness of your own heart, rather than how many likes or clout that you're gonna earn from it. At the end of the day, views, likes, retweets, and reposts are not up to us. It's up to the viewers. But hey, there's nothing wrong with encouraging them to click like and subscribe. Saying them actually works. No, really, it does. You just need to creatively add it to the video. This is a bad example, but you get my point. Anyway, sorry if I got a little contemplative about the state of social media for all the creative workers out there, which is to say, an absolute catastrophe. It is time once again to contemplate your existence as a creator in the industry and wonder if Skynet will come in and take over your jobs. Thankfully, at this moment, the bots are so comically inept that it is definitely worth laughing at it. AI art was used for an actual research paper, and it looks really embarrassing and even downright nightmare-fueling. So someone used DALL-E, which is an AI image generator, for some scientific paper. The results are... Okay, jump scare warning in 3, 2, 1... I love how honest this image is. It just says dick. It says dick. Yes, this image is AI generated, and yes, there are other parts of the image that are also AI generated. Rat. Straight up, one of the worst AI nightmare fuels ever, and I cannot believe that someone would think that this is a good idea. I mean, isn't this image supposed to be coming out of a research paper? It turns out that this publisher, who was notorious for publishing everything, including pseudoscience, took a stance towards AI art and think that this is beyond their editorial standards. That's right, AI art is so bad, even pseudoscience publishers won't take it. More reason not to use AI art at this point, guys. Okay, for real though, I think there are genuine applications for AI generated art in this world. They can be used as inspiration or a baseline for the real thing or just for fun. The following example is not how you should use AI art, courtesy of the most irritating AI bros in the world. Seriously, if you thought that AI generated images are insanely inept, their supporters are even dumber. Can AI bros just stop being insufferable? This person over here went through a lot of hard work and this AI bro came in and be like,
"Took 5 seconds. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with nonsense jobs like painting and technical drawing for 15 years.
Thank you for showing that you know how to type prompts on an AI generator, douchebag." But boy, you are not ready for the funniest AI bro hoopla from last week. There was this dumbass that complained that his prompt to generate Senseiya artworks got stolen by another account with a lot more clout. I absolutely love the irony of an AI bro complaining about stealing stuff. That one is already very funny, but you are not ready for the next part. The next part involves the same person arguing that an artist couldn't make One Piece illustration until that very same artist revealed that they actually got credited to animating One Piece.
Wow, what do you say after that one? Brutal, savage, wrecked, absolutely taken down.
Whew, that was quite the burn. And on that note, before we get to the rest of the stuff, this video is brought to you by all these wonderful people. You guys are fantastic. If you want to see your names among these legends, then check out the links down below. Just $1, and you have contributed so much into this channel. Seriously, thank you so much. And now, let's get to the next hoopla. This one involves a scammer and their attempt at tricking people into doing their bidding. This is the story of a Discord scammer who attempted to trick this user with a hacked account and a scam. The scammer asked the OP for help in regards to a Discord Nitro subscription thing where he accidentally reports the wrong account. The guy showed an email detailing the person's potential termination with a Photoshop job so obvious that a kid can make something better than this. What really got the OP blocked was when the hacker tried to create urgency out of the OP. Hurry up, OP, or your account is going to get hacked. The OP didn't take no BS on that and also called out the hacker for having a different speech pattern than the person who originally owned the account. The hacker blocked the OP spreads awareness of this, and hopefully this hacker is banished to the Shadow Realm and doesn't get any more victims. Scammers, man, they are absolutely everywhere, and you really gotta keep your eyes peeled for them. Even people who have had experiences with these scammers got hit. I nearly got scammed out of my credit card. Thankfully, I figured the scam out before it was too late, and no charges were made. But the scammer made me block my credit card, so I have no credit card for the next couple of days. Yay! But say what you want about scammers, at least they are very clearly after your material goods. Ideologues, on the other hand, are after your unquestionable compliance with them, and if you don't submit to them, you're gonna be unpersoned and treated like scum. Oh man, gotta watch out for this. Here are the warning signs. You're probably dealing with a conservative terrorist. And then the message says, subtle signs you're talking to a conservative. Wait, is it a conservative or a conservative terrorist? Are you guys redefining terrorism as unsolicited opinion? That's every social media ever. Okay, what were the subtle signs before they went on full racist mode?
They say they don't like Taylor Swift.
Okay, I like some of her songs, but how does that make me a conservative? Wasn't she originally a country singer?
They say SNL isn't funny anymore.
They're right.
Wears a prominent crucifix.
Not Christian.
Says I don't go downtown anymore.
I don't see how this is political.
Refers to POC as those people.
I thought you said subtle.
Claims Yellowstone is a great series.
Yeah, well, Justified is better.
Wears anything with a US flag on it.
God forbid patriotism. And finally,
Eats Chick-fil-A.
Okay, I'll eat at Applebee's instead. For real though, this whole political thing gets more and more personal to some people. Just because a person dislikes something you like, doesn't mean that that person is on the other side of you politically. That really needs to be hammered to all the terminally political people, including this one from a couple weeks ago. Flinging trash at your political opponents is nothing new, but how far would you go to do that? This guy thinks that taking pictures of random strangers and violating their privacy is okay. Just because this guy is in public doesn't mean that he wants to be photographed. Your opinion isn't worth violating his privacy. Strangers having their photos taken without consent happens all the time, but that's not why this hoopla is here. This hoopla is here because this guy has a massive overreach of hidden replies. This amount is a great sign that this person is terminally online. That or they don't know where the mute notification button is. One of the contributors to the hidden reply is a furry account asking, hey, why are you taking photos of random people in public and posting them online to bully them? Good question, but the person's response is just a simple, begone furry. Yeah, the furry's in the right in this one. Don't make the furry stand on the moral high ground, and don't let them ratio you.
Gentlemen, this is Democracy Manifest.
Jeez, it's crazy at how these people are going after others for the dumbest and pettiest of things. Unfortunately, the internet is filled with people like this, and there's not really much you can do to stop them. We can at least make fun of them, and one of the people I'll make fun of is this jealous douchebag. Someone is really jealous of this band.
And not a single girlfriend was had between the four of them.
Hey, I knew this guy. He was famous for duetting with Jack Black and singing his song Kickapoo. And now here he is with his band, singing Sweet Child of Mine really well. They're just chilling, having fun, and singing. I think you're just jealous, bro.
I see I have triggered music dorks.
Yeah, the last thing you want to do is to call Guns N' Roses fans
Dorks.
This really sounds like you're jealous that you have no friends or people who do all this stuff. Sorry, but kicking other people down won't get you any either. How about, instead of mocking these four guys just having a good time, you mock the real people who don't have girlfriends. At least those guys have genuine confidence and talent. Talent and confidence are so attractive that they can even override your ugliness. And yes, that means that just because you're semi-attractive doesn't mean that girls will be into you if you are insecure. This is just sad, pathetic, and even dangerous. This person over here is over 25 years old and has never had a girlfriend. There are more things in life than just love, and you're not the only person who's 25 and has never had any love life. That's not why this hoopla is here. This hoopla is here because this dude stalks and posts pictures of his 8th grade crush that could have been his girlfriend online. Yeah, if that person knew about this video, she made the absolute right choice.
Okay, but was the info publicly available?
Wow. Please do the world a favor and remove yourself from the gene pool.
Your life is nothing. You serve zero purpose. You should execute yourself now.
And that's all for the recap today. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to click the like button and subscribe for more. Don't forget to check out my ABB Show stream channel. Link down below. Go subscribe. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.